Gary, thank you for your time as always. Just to check on injuries first, we'll start with Harry Pritchard. How's he doing?
Yeah, he's still sore, bless him. The back's gone into spasm, so we were just waiting for that. Hopefully, another 24 hours, he might get a little bit closer, but we'll wait as long as possible for him because since he's been here, he's done exactly what I knew he would do and what he can do, and he's fitted in brilliant with us. And I think already the fans see what an important player he is to us. And his goal on Saturday was an unbelievable finish from him, but a fantastic team goal, which, like I said to you at the time, I don't think we haven't got enough credit for that goal. We've gone from a throw-in, played out from the back, played through the goalkeeper, all the way up the pitch, and a Crawley player doesn't touch the ball and it ends up in the back of the net. I think it was 11 passes. So it was a fantastic team goal, but like you say, his desire to get on the end of it, and there's loads more goals to come from him, and he's already top of the table for us in assists, so it just shows you the impact that he's had since he's been here already.
Just that goal, is that a sign of how things are clicking now attacking wise for your group?
Well, it's like I say, we've always said to them about being able to mix the game up and to be, play out from the back and entertain the crowd. But at the same time, we can go, direct if we needed to, and we certainly can put balls into the box as we have done this season. And I think it's great to have different options in your team available to you. And Saturday's goal, like I say, was a real great team goal.
I think another player like Gary Pritchard's impressed since he's come in is Dylan Connolly. How's he doing at the minute?
We're hopeful of Dylan. He was out jogging today, so we're hopeful for Dylan. We'll see how he reacts after today, and you just got to be on the side of caution with him a little bit. But we're certainly hopeful with him.
Like Harry Pritchard, you've been pleased with how he's come in and settled in as well?
He's a fantastic lad. The lads love him. He's really entertaining, and the fans have took to him as well. You watch him when we score, his celebrations and his emotions are fantastic. The passion that the lad has, and he really, really wants to do well. And I know you always sign loan players, and you always hope that they have a positive impact, and sometimes loan players get labelled with, well, they're only here on loan and then they're going to go back to but Dylan, he's been fantastic and he loves it here, and he's desperate for the team to do well.
It's one of the few players I've seen that wildly celebrates a corner being awarded. Do you appreciate that when you see that from?
Listen, I don't knock it. I encourage it. I think it's magnificent from him, and it gets the crowd going, which in turn, gets the lads going a little bit. And it's I have said to him just to make sure that he doesn't get himself into any bother with bookings or anything like that. But I think it's wonderful, and I think it shows personality and character that sometimes, sadly, with all the political correctness, gets sucked out of players nowadays. But no, he's really entertaining both on the pitch and off the pitch.
Also, we know sadly about Clayton Donaldson's injury, but how important is it for you to keep some of that experience in and around the squad at the minute? No,
definitely. I think we've had Jake Reeves training with us the last couple of weeks now, and he's progressing nicely. And just his experience on the training pitch has made a massive difference, and his knowledge of the game is first class. So people like him have come in at the right time to just maintain the standards of training. Obviously, since the loss of Clayton, because of the experience that Clayton brings, it's a big loss to us. But you can bet your bottom dollar that as soon as Clayton gets given the permission to put some weight on it, he'll be back in here and be part of the group again.
Knowing what he brings all round on the pitch for Bradford, do you have to ask more of James Vaughan in that sense now?
No, I think we can only ask James Vaughan to play how James Vaughan has played for us and how he does play. I can't ask him to go and try and do bits of Clayton's job. He's got to just do his own and focus on it. And I thought, You know, he led the line on his own ever so well for us on Saturday. You know, and he competed in the air against the big two centre halves, and you know, enabled us to get up the pitch. And you know, he's an experienced player that will relish, you know, like being the focal point.
Callum Cook got given man of the match of the weekend. How crucial has he become in that midfield for you now?
He's everything I've known prior to bringing him in. He's a technically gifted player that, you know, like I say, in terms of how we want to play and control games, or you know, certainly be able to get our wingers in play, which is a big thing for us. He's focal for that, and you know, like I say, he's only getting better as the more games go on, and the fitter he gets, and that's the same with a few of them. And I've been saying that for a while now, but we're now seeing the benefits of that.
Looking ahead to this game on Tuesday, then Port Vale, what are you expecting from them?
Another tough game. Two great people in John Askey and Dave Kevin, his assistant. So the proper football people. They know the game very, very well. They've had success. They've worked with experienced players, people themselves, managers and players. Their team is well organised. Their team is, you know, compact. They've got a threat at the top of the pitch, so it is going to be another tough game for us. And you know, we've got to focus on ourselves, bringing the intensity, certainly the intensity that we brought in the first half on the front foot from Saturday, and then obviously the character and the desire that we showed, especially the last sort of like 15-20 minutes when, you know, we thought we'd won it and gone 3-0 with Remy's miss, but then to make sure that he, like I say, you saw it through, and we've got to concentrate on ourselves on that.
With your side in such good form at home, in particular, can you tell that your players are really relishing playing at Valley Parade at the minute? Yes,
I think I'm right in saying that we've just won our last 4 on the trot at home, and you always want to, you know, perform in front of your home fans for sure, and it's, you know, it comes around quickly, and when you're in the form that we're in and the habit that we have, then the games can't come quick enough for you. So, you know, we're really looking forward to Tuesday now.
And just finally, it's the FA Cup draw tonight.
Yes.
Have you got a preference at all, home and away?
No, I haven't got a preference. I would like certainly to try and get a cup run going. I've been fortunate as the manager to have had some really good memories in the FA Cup. We took Liverpool when I was at Blackburn to a quarter-final replay. And we drew 0-0 at Anfield, and then along the way we beat Premiership Stoke and Premiership Swansea at the time. So, you know, that has fond memories. And then I think the following year we played the year before we played Manchester City and got a replay and took them to the Etihad and got stuffed 5-0 at the replay. Like, and you wonder when the 5th one goes in why you drew in the first one, but the great memories that stay with you for forever, both as a player and as a manager. And so, you know, whoever we get, we'll treat them with the massive respect that they'll be due. But then, you know, we'll be looking to try and, like I say, get through that one and hopefully get into the second round. But me personally, I'd like the bye, because there's a bye this year, which is history. Yeah, give me the bye.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
And on Saturday, of course, Danny Devine had to come on when Harry went off, but he's had an up and down time at Bradford from when he first came in, but getting his first goal, that's got to give him a lift and give him some more confidence.
Yeah, definitely, and that's what we're certainly hoping for. And you know, I can't speak of what happened to him before I came in. He impressed me at the back end of last season. And he started the season a bit up and down, like you say, but Saturday was brilliant for him, with his mum and dad in the stand as well, and the rest of his family. Been a great moment for them, being a local lad, scoring his first league goal. He said it didn't take a deflection, but I think he was joking with us, but no. But we want him to kick on from that, and that's what we've been saying to him, you know, build on that now. I've been impressed with him when he comes on. When he's been the sub and comes on, he comes on and makes a difference and has an impact, whether that's in a defensive role or an attacking role. But we want him to be doing that from when he starts, and then, you know, cementing a place in the team permanently. And you know, the fans identify with him because he's a local lad, and we want, you know, I think it's important that clubs like ours have that.
And you've said several times how important the fans are, particularly at home. There was a point late on in the second half, I think, on Saturday, when you were under the cosh a bit and you turned to the fans and asked them for more noise.
Yeah, it was the loudest that they've been, in my opinion, this season. They were terrific, and like you say, I just felt that, you know, there was just a little bit of, well, we were digging in ourselves as the team were, and we could have just done with a little bit of vocal support, and they fully obliged for us. And you know, I've said a lot of the time, it's a relationship and it's two-way, and they played their part on Saturday for sure.
Cheers.
About Harry Pritchard. I mean, when he came in, obviously Sean Scannell going the other way, and I think a few people looked at that and thought, we're losing one of our, you know, biggest name players here. You know, so he was under a bit of pressure from outside to sort of let's see what this lad's like, isn't he? Certainly for supporters who might not have seen him before.
That's all new to me, because that wasn't the case for us. I knew exactly what we were going to get, and I knew that he fitted in with what we were trying to do here, or what we want to do here, and I knew that the supporters would quickly recognise that and understand, you know, why he was important for us to be bringing him into the club.
I think he sort of said the fact that he was playing non-league till mid-20s till he got his chance, you know, it's one of the cases where you really appreciate the opportunity. I think he sort of, you know, he wanted to grab it from the start.
He was a breath of fresh air when we first signed him at Blackpool, in terms of his attitude, in terms of his application, how he went about it. You know, if we had to say to him play centre forward, he'd play centre forward. If we said to him play left back, he'd play left back, right back. It doesn't matter. He just loves playing football. He loves being professional. He loves taking care of himself. Before he became a professional, he had his own personal training business. So the lad's got a wise head on his shoulders, and I can't speak highly enough of him in terms of how he, you know, goes about it day to day. And he's only going to get better.
Because when you're a manager and you get a player out of non-league, I mean, it's always a little bit of a punt, isn't it?
Because
to see how they adapt to the whole new scenario.
100%. But, you know, when I met him at the time, when I was looking at bringing him in at Blackpool and just speaking with him, you knew straight away that this was somebody that would, you know, have a real good go at grabbing their opportunity, and it so proved, you know.
And talking about the home form, obviously 4 wins in a row. I mean, you know, when you came in, you got that win at the beginning and then had to wait again. It must be nice, as you say, it's a habit, presumably. When the players start to look forward to home games and sort of go in there thinking, you know, why can't we keep winning? So
I think it's not just the players. I think everybody connected with the club now. It really looks forward to going to the games, which is how it should be, you know. And obviously winning helps, but I think the manner of which we've won our games at home, especially, is particularly pleasing both for me and the supporters.
And the fact that the recent victories have all 2-1, so you've had to sort of, in a way, it probably means more because you had to sort of battle to the end, whereas
definitely.
You know, that hour gone 3-0.
No, and that will never happen in this league, or very rarely, for in my opinion, because, you know, there's so much honesty in the teams and so much honesty in the players that they keep fighting to the end. And that was the message that we said to our boys this morning about having to dig in and concentrate. If there was, I picked up 1 or 2 things from Saturday that I wasn't particularly keen on, and just fed that back this morning, and areas that we can still improve. And that, like I've said, that's the most important thing for me, is that there's still loads more to come from us. And obviously, with the amount of injuries that we have at this moment, the players that are stepping in are doing brilliant, because, you know, there isn't that flow of naming the same team again and naming the same team again. And if Harry doesn't come through tomorrow, then obviously we'll be having to make a change again. So it's disjointed in that way, but it's certainly not when we put the 11 on, and they're certainly showing that they're a part of a squad, and it's been really good in that point.
On that point, you mentioned FA Cup and
yes.
FA Cup run. Is that going to be? It's going to be difficult, isn't it, if players are going to be missing and in terms of.
Listen, if we've still got as many injuries as we have at this moment in time, then I won't be left with any option. But at the same time, like I said to you, when the draw gets made, I want to get through. Hopefully we get that by, and then I don't have to worry too much about giving somebody a rest or not. But we'll be going strong, trying to get through no matter who we get drawn against.
You're one of these managers who believes you can do a cup run and a league run. It's the sort of the confidence.
Well, it cost me, if I'm being brutally honest, at Blackburn. We got the latter part of the season, we picked up a hell of a lot of injuries, but I say it cost me. It cost us, players got injured, which I suppose that happens throughout the course of the season anyway, but the extra games. But like I just said to you before, the memories that stay with me forever, I think we might have had something like 5,000, 6,000 fans behind the goal at Anfield, and same at Manchester City, and the day itself, the great days, and watching us beat Stoke and Swansea, fabulous days that stay with you for the rest of your life. So if you can certainly have them, I wouldn't begrudge it.
It's like here, the number of options.
Yeah, look, exactly, yeah.
Stamford Bridge and what have you.
Exactly, Stamford Bridge, and obviously the cup in. It's part of your history that stays with you, but obviously we have different goals for the whole aim of this season.